Hello students, I am Sanab KB from Department of Physics, RBNB College, Shrirampur. This is my second practical on the class 12th science. On the class 12th science, in a previous practical, we saw about to verify the series and parallel combination of resistors by using Wheatstone's meter bridge. Now, this experiment, that is practical number 10, that is the resistance of galvanometer by Kelvin's method. This Kelvin is again a name of scientist. He gave the idea using that Wheatstone's meter bridge to determine the resistance of a galvanometer. By this method is called Kelvin's method. Now this practical is concerned with your theory topic, current electricity. In that topic, we saw about the balancing condition for Wheatstone's network, that is P divided by Q is equal to R divided by S here. P, Q, R, S are the four resistors are form a Wheatstone's network or Wheatstone's bridge. If we knowing the three values of resistors, then four resistors can be calculated using this formula. Here we have to use this Wheatstone's balancing condition to determine resistance of a galvanometer by Kelvin's method. Now, what are the apparatus for this experiment? Are that Wheatstone's meter bridge. It consists of here two L-shaped metal strips and one straight metal strip is fitted in between these two L-shaped metal strips, and they forms two gaps. This is a left gap and this is a right gap. Again we have to need that galvanometer, variable resistance box, source of EMF, that is a battery E, plug key K, and to change the resistance of this bridge with the help of rheostat. Now we have to adjust the values of these resistors. By this rheostat, we get that balancing condition for the Wheatstone's network. Now, here is a very small difference in between two circuits that are circuit used for to verify the series and parallel combination of resistors and to determine the resistance of galvanometer by Kelvin's method. Now here this galvanometer is connected in first gap and this resistance box connected in second gap. And now here is this point V and this is the jockey. There is no any instrument. But in case of that verifying the series parallel combinations, that galvanometer connected here. And we get the deflection 0, that is the balancing condition, and using that formula we calculate there the unknown resistance. Now here we have to calculate the resistance of this galvanometer, therefore that will be used in this manner. This is first gap, this is second gap. Now here which are there four resistors, this is a 1, 2, this 3 and this 4. Resistance of this wire AD and resistance of this wire CD. And using this balancing condition, we can use this formula. G is equal to R into LG upon LR. easily we can calculate the value of G. Now here what is the difference in between that previous practical and this practical? There is a zero deflection is observed for the series and parallel combination. In this Kelvin's method, now this G is a fourth resistor here, therefore that galvanometer here not shows the zero deflection. And then how to take the balancing condition here. Now here making circuit arrangements like this one, and pressing this or close this K, then galvanometer directly shows this some deflection, whatever it may be. Suppose it is a 20 divisions, right or left. And now remove the suitable resistance from this resistance box and sliding the jockey on this wire AC, and find the point D here at which galvanometer shows the deflection as previous. Means what is the deflection first observed in that galvanometer, and that deflection is as previous here, and find the point D, and that point here known as the null point. Actually galvanometer not shows here the zero deflection. And now we make this experiment in our laboratory. See carefully how readings are taken from this instrument and how value of galvanometer is calculated from this practical. Okay, see the actual practical work now. You know that your topic of the subject physics, that current electricity, and we already see the Wheatstone's network or Wheatstone's bridge. See here, we obtain that balancing condition for this bridge. It consists of 4 resistors P, Q, R, S, and now for balancing the meter bridge, Ig is equal to 0, that is current flowing through galvanometer is 0. Then we get this balancing condition P upon Q is equal to R upon S. Now knowing the 3 values of resistances, we can calculate the unknown value of 4th resistor. Now that principle is here used, and see the experiment number 9 here. See this experiment number 9, subject physics for 12th science. Title of the experiment is Resistance of Galvanometer by Kelvin's method. What is the aim of experiment? To determine the resistance of galvanometer by Kelvin's method using Wheatstone's meter bridge. Now here see the apparatus, Wheatstone's meter bridge. This part, this uniform conducting wire stretched on this wooden board, and it consists of 2 L-shaped metal strips, produces 2 gaps, that is a left gap and this is a right gap. So this is the Wheatstone's meter bridge. Okay. Then rheostat. This is a rheostat, variable resistance. We can change the resistance of the circuit or this bridge. Next one is the battery. Here battery is here. This positive. This is a negative yellow. See, these are coming from the battery, source of EMF. Another instrument is a galvanometer. See, this is the galvanometer, moving type galvanometer. Then resistance box. This is resistance box. Okay. Jockey. This is the jockey here. Okay. Again, some connecting wires and plug key. ETC are the apparatus for this experiment. And now see the circuit diagram. Here is the formula. G is equal to R into Lg upon Lr. This Lg and Lr, that are lengths measured along this galvanometer side is denoted as LG, and here a length measure along this side of resistance box, that is a LR. Okay, and now see the circuit diagram. Now this is a Wheatstone's meter bridge. Make the circuit connection starting from the negative terminal of a battery. This negative, see black, negative terminal of battery is connected to key. Then key connected to fixed point of this rheostat. Then another fixed point is open, and this variable point of this rheostat is connected to point C here. Okay. Then in first gap there is a resistance box. At point B, this jockey is connected here, and this second gap there is a galvanometer connected in this left gap, and now connection is like this one, and then this A point is connected to positive terminal of a battery. This red is the positive. Okay, now here we complete the circuit connections correctly here, and now to proceed the experiment. Now here close this plug key, then galvanometer shows the deflection here. Okay, suppose it is at 20 divisions. Now take the suitable resistance. See the observation table here. Observation table, first one, galvanometer in a left gap. Now here galvanometer is in a left gap. Now take the three readings. Observation number 1, take the suitable resistance about 100 ohm. See here, this is 100. Now we take the suitable resistance of 100 ohm. Then see the deflection. Where is deflection is 10 divisions. Now here in this experiment, galvanometer is not shows the zero deflection. Here what is the initial reading for that galvanometer? That considered as a zero deflection. Means see here is the 10, and now we sliding this jockey on this both sides. That galvanometer shows the deflection on both sides of that zero here. And now find the D point at which galvanometer shows the deflection as previous, that is 10 divisions. And now measure the length that, see here. Okay. Previous means here. Here means this 43, 57. This LG is 43, 57. Now take the second reading. Take suitable resistance about 110 ohm. This is 100, and then this is a 10. See here. Now see the deflection previous. Find the D point at which galvanometer shows the deflection same as previous, that is here 10 divisions. See here, that is a 47, 53, 47, 53. Okay. Now observation number 3, take resistance 120 here. Now here is here 100 and then 20. See here. This is 100, this is a 20, and find the point D. Galvanometer shows the deflection as previous here. means that is a 48 60 sorry किती 48 52 okay 48 52 total is 100. Now in this way take the here 3 rings that galvanometer in a left gap. Now interchange the position of this resistance box and galvanometer here. Now open this plug key, means circuit is disconnected. Now change the positions of this resistance box and galvanometer. That is a resistance box in a left gap and galvanometer is in a right gap. Now here make the connection. Now here this is a resistance box. Now close plug key here. See that galvanometer shows this some deflection. Okay, and now take the suitable resistance here. See the observation table for galvanometer in right gap. Now that is in a right gap. Here lengths LG and LR are interchangeable but right in a particular table. Take the observation number 1. Resistance is 100 ohm. Now take resistance about 100 ohm. See the deflection varies. Now find D point at which galvanometer shows this deflection as previous, means that some left side of 10 divisions. Okay, about 11 पर्यंत आहेत, 11 divisions. See here. Now see this reading, that is a 46 54 46 54 here LG, here LG na, here 52, here 46. Okay, now second observation 110 then this is 110. Now find the D which shows the deflection exactly 10 here, that is as previous. Here zero deflection is not observed when connecting this galvanometer in this Kelvin's method. Kelvin is the name of scientist who give the idea using this Wheatstone's network or bridge to determine the resistance of galvanometer by Kelvin's method. Now see the here. Now that is a 5149. 5149. Take the observation number 3, 120. Now here is 100 and then 20, and find the point D. Galvanometer shows the deflection as previous. that is a 53 47 53 40 47. Now in this way we take the three readings Fenn galvanometer in a left gap and take three readings Fenn galvanometer in a right gap. That is a interchange the position of galvanometer and resistance, and now using this formula we can calculate the values of G, that is a resistance of galvanometer. In this way easily we take the readings, about 6 readings for the changing the interposition of the galvanometer and resistance box here. Hello students, in part first we take some readings to determine the resistance of galvanometer by Kelvin's method. Now here we take the readings, 3 readings for galvanometer in left gap and again 3 readings for galvanometer in a right gap. We take readings like this one, changing the resistance, that is 100, 110, 120. We get the reading LG and LR like this one. Now we have to calculate the value of G, resistance of galvanometer, using this formula. Now make this some calculations. See here calculation where G in a left gap. First one calculation means value of this G here. Use the formula R into LG by LR. Put the value of R is 100, LG is 49, this one, and LR is 51. See the log of 100 plus log of 49 minus log of 51. Logs are like this one. Characteristics of this 100 is 2, and then 2.00. Logarithm of 49 1.6902 minus log of 51 1.7076. Now make the addition of these two, get a 36902. Now this 36902 minus this 1.7076, make the subtraction, get the 1.9846. Now see the antilog of 1.9846, get 96.51. This is the value of resistance. Here we calculated 96.51. This is first calculation. Now see the second calculations for this one. 110 into 47 into 53. Now here convert it into logarithm. See the values of, or find the values of logarithms for these 3 values, and get the direct addition of these two and subtraction 1.9892, and value of G is 97.54. This 97.54. This is a second calculation. Now see the third calculation using this same formula. The values of 120, 48, 52. Put this value here, convert it into logarithm, then make the addition, and then subtract that 1.7160, get the 2.0544, that is antilog of 2.0544. Value of G is 113.7. Now here note this value from this calculation. Okay. Now again make the in same way calculations for where galvanometer in a right gap, and now similarly we make the calculations for these 3 values if galvanometer in a right gap, that is G in a right gap. Now this value is see here 100 into 52, 46. We write here directly using that logarithm. That value comes to be 130 here. Now second value is 140.4, then 130.3. Now find the mean, means take this addition of these 3, get the 102.5 ohm, and now for interchanging. The value of G is 120 ohm. Okay, taking the mean of these three digits. Now again find the mean of these two, that is 102.5 plus 120 divided by 2. Mean of these two get the 111. So mean value of G is 111 ohm. Okay, this is the calculated value of G here. Now write the result. See the result from that one. The resistance of galvanometer G is equal to 111 ohm. Okay, in this way we write the result from this mean value of G here. And now we take some precautions performing the experiment in our laboratory. First precaution is, see here, make all connections and keys in the resistance box. Adjust the resistance R such that the point lies in the middle, 1/3 of the meter bridge, or between 30 and 70, or on the midpoint of the bridge. This is a condition to easily we find the values of this LG and LR. Then a third precaution, keep the circuit on only at the time of observations. And fourth one, do not slide the jockey on the wire but tap it gently to get exact null point. Now in this way we completed this experiment.